What's going on? This is Right Now with JROC and KJ. We're sitting here with I Am Razor Focus.
Razor Focus.
How you doing today, Rob?
Hey, what's going on? Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. I appreciate you coming out, man, on this Thursday. We are at Snooki's Events and More. It's your first time here. What they actually do here, man, is it's a comedy club tonight. So there's going to be some comics coming out. They typically start rolling in about 8:15, man. So you know, a couple comics come out here, and yeah, it typically starts around 10 o'clock though. But
Sure.
Big CP time out here.
But yeah, man, it's actually Legendary Thursdays. The MC is
Roddy Woods,
the real Roddy Woods. He's actually about to start going on tour with Wild 'N Out.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay.
So they actually do big things out here, man. It's a pretty dope event that's going to happen tonight, man. So don't be shocked when people start walking in and we're over here talking. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's what's up.
All right. So this is going to be the part one of our MiBOs. MiBOs. And tell everybody what MiBOs is, KJ.
MiBOs. MiBOs is that's our series. We're going to start talking to minority independent business owners. MiBO.
MiBO.
MiBOs.
MiBOs.
So it looks like our first guest on the MiBOs
is Mr. Rob. I Am Razor Focus. Coming in on this Thursday, man. Tell everybody a little bit about it. What it is that you do. First off, tell everybody what it is that you do, and I'm going to tell them how I met you.
Yeah. Okay. You can tell me how you met me. But I am _ I Am Razor Focus. I am a barber located in Prosper, Texas. I've been barbering for almost 2 years strong. I love what I do. I have a passion for what I do. I love clients. I love people. I feel like what I'm doing is purpose for my life. And it's pretty much what I do. I service clients on a daily basis, bring their confidence from 0 to 1,000 right out the door.
Yeah. Instantly.
Definitely.
Miracles do happen.
They do happen.
Yeah. I did have an opportunity to slide through the Instagram and crisp after crisp after crisp after crisp.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
That's it. But so how I met him, man. So funny thing is I was getting ready to head. You say I travel all the time.
He does travel.
Hey, Jerome be everywhere, and half of you never there.
So I was heading somewhere. I don't remember where I was heading, and the guy I was typically using wasn't available. So I reached out to my partner. Hey, can you cut? I can't, but I got somebody who possibly can. It sends me like 3 different numbers.
Jeez.
So I text. Jeez. Then one guy be like, well, I know somebody who can. And so I hit him up, and then you've been cutting my hair for like about 7 months now.
That is one of my signatures, by the way. I am a reliable barber.
Oh yeah.
Hey, your barber has to be reliable.
I'm just not a convenient barber. I'm a reliable.
That's what I think.
So that's
the difference.
That's the difference.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
A convenient barber is somebody that can be there sometimes for you.
Yeah.
A reliable barber is that I know I got something in emergency, and I may not want to pay what the emergency fee is, but I am available for the emergency. I'm very sociable with my clients. I'm very personable with my clients. Personal interactions. I'm just not sometimes around. I'm always around, available for all my clients.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah. I enjoy it, man. I walked in. I thought I was in a studio.
Okay.
And not to mention, this was out of my 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did do my first start out of my 1-bedroom apartment, and I was blessed enough with wonderful clients to be able to upgrade into the luxurious suite that I have called the Presidential Suite Dallas, that is located also in Prosper, Texas. So it's just such a blessing to be able to upgrade from where I started from.
Yeah.
Small beginnings, hard grind, get you to the top, get you to the that you need.
For sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Humility, staying humble.
Yeah. Stand ground, stand humble.
What so what motivated you to just do this?
Well, I always had I always felt like I had a call to be able to help transform people.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm a people person first. And it made it easier that I loved the people, so that I wanted to be able to help the people. And so, I fiddled back and forth a little bit in Afghanistan when I was deployed, just to try to see if I could do something else. Of course, messing people up.
Yeah.
So I decided to go to barber school. Didn't know I could cut at all. Went, followed a whole bunch of people. Had a couple people that really inspired me. Shout out to my barber Clarence. Shout out to my barber Jay. that really inspired me and helped me along the way. And I figured out that I was kind of good at this. So that passion then drove me to want to progress harder, faster, further than my peers.
Yeah.
Also, me being older at the time, I wanted to progress and excel faster. So that kind of what motivated me to where I'm going.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, absolutely. So, when it came to this, I know you said your barber. Was he kind of like your mentor
Absolutely.
through it all?
Absolutely. There's a lot of barbers out there. A
Yeah.
lot of barbers have a lot of different styles. I had a barber that used to cut me in El Paso, Roy Jones. Big shout out to Roy. He gave me a lot of the game before I went to barber school. I really mimicked him. When I got to barber school, what I did learn that barber school really didn't. It showed you how to cut hair, but you really was going to learn from the other barbers around you.
Yeah.
Really learn. So I had one in particular, and he's still one of my good friends today, Clarence. He's been cutting already. He put me in the game on what to do. One of the guys that you called, actually, Clarence, he actually put me in the game on barbering, and even to this day, things that I need help with, I can pretty much go to him. He's one of my direct mentors, whether he knows it or not. He's one of my direct mentors, even though there's a lot of celebrity barbers out there that have a lot of clout.
Yeah.
You still need somebody that's personable, direct, and relatable to you on an everyday basis, and I feel like that he is that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what's up, man. Speaking of celebrities, man, if you just
check the gram.
Go scroll through his Instagram.
Scroll through the gram.
He's definitely, we're sitting up here in our jerseys today.
Yeah. Okay.
But he's definitely doing big things for
you scroll through the gram, you definitely see a lot of players, type of players,
yes,
and things like that.
Just let you know, when you was my bad, real quick, man. When the first time you cut my hair, you said something, and I was like, yeah, that's the real. He really wants it. You said while you were in school, you were the oldest, like in barber college.
Mm-hmm.
You were like one of the oldest in barber college, and a lot of the younger cats were in there kind of joking around, playing around, but you knew what you wanted, your vision.
Absolutely.
So you grinded, you studied more, and so that you could make sure that when you came out, that vision could come along.
Absolutely. Everything is all about the fruits that you bear, the seeds that you sow.
Yes.
I knew what I had in me already.
Yeah.
I just kind of needed to be pushed out.
Yeah.
And like you hit the nail on the head. Just grinding as hard as I can. Like I was making masks. Anybody can attest to this. I was making masks for barbers before COVID even hit.
Yeah.
Like the vision that was in me already. I had customized masks for barbers. I was making my own T-shirt line while I was in barber school. Didn't even really know how to knock out the bottom line of a ball fade, but I was making T-shirts. Why? Because I understood that it was more than cutting hair to be a barber.
Yeah.
And I don't want to cut hair forever. But yeah, I mean, I got it in me. I got a drive. I got a passion. I got a fire.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm like, go ahead. You was going to say something.
You actually know where I was going. So what's something that's you're most proud about as far as like how your journey?
One of the most proud things about my journey is staying humble and letting success come to me. Okay. I feel like I really sat back and watched a lot of people and how they grew, and I chose a different path. I chose to chase the passion instead of the money.
Okay.
Because I know that if I chase the money, I'll lose the passion. I chase the passion, the money will come.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people get lost behind that transaction. And when you let that happen, people will be able to see the works that you're putting in, and everything that you want will come to you without you having to fight for it. Because what's yours is yours. And I think that's one of the best things that I really pride myself in doing.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Chase the passion.
Chase the passion.
Not the pennies.
Not the pennies.
The coins.
Sure.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I like that. You chase the passion and the money will come. You chase the money, you lose the passion.
You lose the passion.
You lose it.
Yeah, that's a good one. And I'm right now for real.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. When you when you first started this, into where you are now, COVID was just coming into play. We had a different president in the office at the time.
That's true.
What was it like just trying to jump out on faith, man? In this time, like to become a barber, like during all of that, like what was that like, man?
I mean, that's a great question. being an entrepreneur is hard in itself, no matter what phase in life that you are doing. But again, to take the risk in that time, it was very hard. I was in the oil field because I wanted to open up a barber school, so I wanted to go save some money to do that. COVID hit, that shut down my dream real quick. I was forced to go more full time than I expected to. And then everything else was closed. It slowly progressed up, up, up. And just now, recently, you're starting to see the benefits of your labor and the sacrifices of COVID that you had to have not been able to do. But it's slowly been able to come up, just like everything else. Luckily, that barbers are essential, whether people know it or not.
Oh, they are. Oh,
whether everybody know it or not, barbers, beauty stylists, lashes, lacticians, everybody are more essential than everybody thought. We're more essential on a daily basis where it matters.
You had some people trying to watch YouTube learn how to cut hair.
And then you had
during that
and then you got to call the barber to come fix it.
Yeah.
Hey, can you, sir?
And then you had a lot of people that cheated on their barber.
Hey.
Mic test.
Hold on. So let's talk about this real quick.
Mic test.
I told you.
Is this thing on? You know what's so cool about this? I didn't even notice.
I told you.
Until my kinfolk Wayne decides to tell him, he cheated on you.
Although I would have noticed.
I was like, wow, really, kinfolk? Oh, take it out. Like,
although I would have noticed. To be fair,
I know.
Told you.
But look, let's talk about this real quick. And because I don't think I cheated.
You cheated, bro.
Okay, well, let's hear his explanation.
No,
we'll let everybody understand.
All right,
go ahead.
So
I'll give you my explanation.
First of all, I believe that he cheated. So
let me show you
whatever you about to say, I'm agree with.
All right, so check this out.
Okay.
Last time I got a cut with you, it threw off my schedule.
Absolutely.
Because I had to do it at a certain time on a Tuesday, I believe, and typically I'm every other Saturday, right?
Absolutely.
And my Saturday was coming up, but I had to come Tuesday, so it kind of jacked up my schedule. And I ain't got a cut.
That's fair.
But the show was tonight, and I know how my schedule, and it's hard to get in. With me getting home and trying to make sure and all that, and my boy got a cut. I was like, you got a haircut. I was like, oh, he got a cut, but I'm wearing a hat, so I ain't tripping. And I was like, oh, my beard is a little bit. So I hit up the guy at the job, and he's like, yeah, I can line it up. And that's all I asked for. All he did was touch this part. He ain't touched the bottom part.
Really, if it's all right.
And look, I ain't getting no haircut. I still need it. So I don't think I cheated.
To his credit,
it's not a full cheat, but it's a cheat.
To his credit,
it was just a tip.
Yeah,
he cheated.
It's a cheat.
But you know what? I appreciate my clients that come over and over and over again, and I do understand the position that he was in. I'm thankful enough that he did allow the bare minimum of a cheat.
Yeah, like a hand job cheat.
This PG-13.
No, we all explicit.
I was like, he just did the tip.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. No,
I do appreciate that, and I understand that he had to be in a position because he's going to be on where he's at.
Yeah,
and I definitely understand that. I appreciate the fact that he comes to me because there's 1,000 other barbershops that he passes on the way to me. So I still appreciate that fact that.
And I'm gonna be there bright and early Saturday morning.
Okay. Just to clarify that he will be there
Saturday morning to get.
Not just the tip,
the full Monty.
I'm gonna get a full cut.
The full cut. But
I saved him time, and now he don't have to touch it.
And I have to go back through it and make sure
that it's cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta fix it to my specifications.
To his credit, he didn't do a bad job.
At least he didn't do.
I'm not gonna hit on another
until the rain comes.
Until I start sweating.
Wait till the rain comes. Wait till the rain comes.
I'm not. I'm not gonna say a lot. Like you said, and when you said to the rain come, I automatically knew because I know. Well, the thing about it is because I know what his hair does.
Yeah.
I know what his hair gonna give me, and that's the look that I try to give him without the rain,
without the Carlos Boozer,
without the
extras,
without the
Carlos Boozer.
Okay, for sure. But I totally understand and I appreciate it.
Kinfolk straight hated on me, boy.
Yeah, he put you out the door.
He cheated on you. He couldn't even get all the way in.
Hey, by the way, he cheated. Gotta let you know.
I didn't even know what happened. I was like, he cheated.
He cheated. Okay, and then look, he saw crispy.
That's what you get when you come up here at Snookies, man. It's all about jokes. That's all you get.
You get a lot of jokes up in here. Yeah.
Man, So again, we're sitting here with I am _I am razor focus, man. I appreciate you coming out, man, hopping on, man. I believe you have like a team that you're kind of putting together, right? Like
Yeah.
you're starting like go ahead, tell everybody what you're working on.
Yeah, so we have a barber team that's based out of all of Dallas. It's called Made Affiliates, and what we do is we're coming together to better the community of barbering for ourselves, but also outreach and network um, in the community and to other opportunities that can better us as individual barbers.
Yeah.
A lot of times in the industry, any thing that you got going on, it's hard to get into doors that you weren't already a part of.
Yeah.
So instead of me being told no, I can't walk through the door, I figure I create my own door. So I got tired of people telling me that I can't walk through their door. I'm not taking the window anymore. I'm just going to frame and make my own door. So what we're going to do is we're trying to collab and network and put together things that where we don't have to be begging to be anywhere to where we're going to be requested to come.
Yes.
So that's the ultimate goal. So yeah, you can follow us again on Instagram, Made Affiliates as well. All the barbers that are part of the team are on there.
How many barbers are?
There's a total of 6 barbers.
Six barbers.
Total 6 barbers. Me and 5 other amazing barbers that are located from Dallas to Frisco to Mesquite.
Yeah.
All over.
All over the north.
Unfortunately, I'm faithful. I'm a cheat on my barber, so.
Hey, you might need to add a line up one day. We found out it's not fully cheating.
No, because
well, hold on. Hold up. Let's rewind a little bit.
What?
Because a month ago,
I did cheat.
He cheated, and he didn't just
full cheat.
It was a full.
It was a trial. It was a trial.
So you had cheating aspirations.
It was a trial
so
to see if cheating could occur.
Oh.
So it was a full test.
What caused this infidelity?
So it was an emergency type deal. But
so emergencies are different.
I could have waited. I could have waited and got a haircut the next day, or Friday. I could have got a haircut on Friday.
Okay.
But it was Wednesday, and I wanted to get my haircut. Like I had let it lapse.
At work.
I had messed up my cycle of what happened.
Oh, so you at work? You get at work too?
Yeah. So I messed my cycle up. I needed a haircut. I didn't want to wait. So I
sounds familiar now, though.
Jerome told me
now
about the dude.
Familiar.
He was like, he can cut you up real quick. He kept saying it over and over and over again. I was like, all right, fine. Let the man cut my hair. Sold me the haircut. Got the haircut. I ain't like the haircut. And not doing it again.
So Jerome sold you the haircut.
Jerome sold me the haircut.
And you end up not liking it.
And I end up not liking the haircut.
That's a prime example why you don't cheat on.
That's why you don't cheat on your barber. And then when I went back to my barber, I brought him some to drink and some donuts because I felt bad.
I guess I'll be getting donuts Saturday morning.
Yeah, because I felt bad. And he looked at me. He said, "What did you do?" And I said, "You already know. My bad. Here's some donuts. Here's some soda, bro. Because
I do accept bamboo as a.
Hey, that bamboo. He turned me on that bamboo.
What's
last
that?
time I got a haircut.
Is that low range?
Oh, okay.
Fire.
Shout out to bamboo.
Man, bamboo, that was hard.
Yeah. So now that you got a team created, you're helping out in the community. How do you stay it seems like success is here. Success is it's coming. How do you stay motivated to get to the next? What is the next level? And how do you consider yourself staying motivated to get to that next level?
Staying grounded. That's the biggest thing to any type of success is staying grounded.
Yeah.
Never put one foot so far ahead of the other that you can't walk over.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think staying grounded is a big thing. Understanding the industry.
Yeah.
Understanding the changes in the industry, the progressions in the industry, and what other people are doing. To be a trendsetter, you got to be able to do things before everybody else do them. So I pride myself in the creativity that I have in producing it as soon as I think of it, instead of letting it catch up to everybody and everything else.
Yeah.
Everything that I do, I put my heart and soul in it. So I think.
And when you say grounded, let's dummy it down just a little bit for some people.
Okay.
When you say grounded, what do you mean by ground? What are you grounding into? What's your foundation that you're grounding on?
Faith, family, and barbering. It's understanding that this opportunity could be here today and gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
I want to wring the towel out till it's completely dry.
Yeah.
But at the same time, understand that I was given the towel. So I want people to know that I'm not going to think that I'm better than anyone. At any stage of of the success that I'm experiencing or anybody else experiencing. I want to know that, I'm reachable, I'm touchable. I can give any advice, any help at any level. I'll never feel like that I'm better than the next man because I know opportunities sometimes only come once, and you have to take advantage of them while they're here.
Yeah. You said faith, family, and
Barber.
What let's touch on this a little bit when I ask this question. What's your why?
Why?
My kids are always my why. I think your kids are always your why. So let me rewind it. So I'm retired military, and I get taken care of by the military. So I don't do barbering for money. First and foremost, I do it for the passion.
There you go. Say it again. Say it one more time. Why
I don't do barbering for the money. I do it for the passion.
There it is.
I don't even have to barber, but I do it because I love it. Although the what comes with it is amazing. Let's not take that away. Is what is amazing, but I don't do it for that. But my kids doing what I do and getting the reward to be able to give my children whatever they ask for is my why.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
No.
Oh, the fly back.
You got you too, huh?
I
thought I was tripping over here.
Shout out to the fly.
We gotta squish that fly. That fly was bothering Jerome last
week. That motherfucker hit me right on my eyelid. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, man, again, we're out here at Snookies Events and More, man, sitting here with _I am Razor Focus on IG. That's pretty much where he posts. I mean, he's on other social media platforms, but I think IG is like your
I'm on a Facebook as well. Razor Focus Cuts on Facebook, but mostly on Instagram. I am _Razor Focus Cuts is where you can find all my latest haircuts, my recent stories, and all the ways to book me if you want to book an experience.
Yeah. It's just an experience.
It
is an experience when you go. So, I had been with him since, like he said, his, 1-bedroom apartment. I had the luxury to go into the new spot.
The new spot.
Man, shots when I walk in.
Oh.
I mean, we doing big things over there.
Joe, get it together, bro. You get giving out shots, man. Get it together, G.
Yeah.
If you ever want to experience cheat on your barber again,
now
that I know that you're a cheater. Now that I know that you're a cheater,
I'm not a habitual. I'm not a habitual.
Habitual.
I'm not a habitual cheater. I did it once. I realized the error of my ways.
They say once you cheat, you always cheat.
Because once you realize the error of your ways, you don't want to have to go back and look at that face again.
That is true.
You don't want to have to, because it's habitual.
Yeah.
And then now your barber get mad at you, put you back one time.
He gonna push you back one time.
Put you back one time. Just to let you know. It's like a little thump in the head. Push you back one time or round off your edge.
We're not gonna round you.
Just round you off one time. And that's what you get.
That's what y'all think about barbers?
Nah, I trust my barber with my life, man.
I like it.
Because look, you can go in there and.
So when you go home to Cali, do you get a cut before you go, or do you go back to your original barber in Cali?
That's a good question. Are you a cheater or are you not a cheater?
So my original barber is no longer available.
Oh, okay.
Back in Cali. So therefore, I get a cut before I leave.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. That's a good answer. Nah, it's official.
No, I'm saying that's a good answer. I can't argue with that.
But if I did, I would definitely slide back to the old shop and do that. Yeah. No, I would go. That's not cheating. That's my original. He cut my hair for 15 years. That's over.
How would you think that your current barber feel about that?
He gotta understand.
Oh, so his loyalty with an asterisk.
It's not unloyalty because it's not often that I go back to California. So it's not. It's like once or twice.
So your barber,
like a long distance.
They got like joint custody over you.
It's not right now custody's out here.
Okay.
But because loyalty, if you're using loyalty, I was loyal for 15, almost say 18 years with him. He cut my hair for almost my whole high school and adulthood. Then I moved out here. I had to find somebody to do that. So
that's fair.
And then I got him and I stuck with him.
Couple questions for you over there. All right.
Yeah.
All right. He's just off the wall. We're just gonna go.
This is that.
All right. So you been in the military. Appreciate you for your service.
Yeah. Thank you.
You jumped out of airplanes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You've traveled.
Did a lot of that.
Yeah.
What's the one thing that you haven't done yet that you want to do? What's that one bucket list that for sure
That's a good one.
you want to do?
That's a good one. There's a lot of things that you want to do in life, but you're asking what is the one thing if I got the opportunity.
The one thing. Yeah.
One thing.
If I could do one thing in my whole life is to watch my kids grow old. We take life for granted every day. And at the end of the day, your kids is the only ones really got your back. They don't judge you unconditionally to think that you hung the moon. But if I could do one thing in my whole life that is a guarantee, I definitely want to watch my kids grow. I mean, that's just honestly because I've had a lot of things. I've came and seen a lot of things. But that is my everything.
All right.
For sure.
Michael or Prince?
I'm gonna go with Mike.
See, I still.
Now we're talking about in the verses if it was alive. Or we
just.
I'm still gonna go with Mike.
Yeah, I mean everybody goes with Mike.
He's a Prince man.
I'm a Prince person.
Prince is a bad man.
It's not a really wrong answer.
It's not a wrong answer.
Yeah. We did some research, and one does have way more sales than the other.
But I mean,
But I still like Prince. I'm a musician myself. I get in the band.
Okay.
We almost. Whatever, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a musician, bro. I play instruments and play.
So you understand it behind is why you have a different,
different perspective.
Prince
Gotcha.
different perspective.
Gotcha.
Wow, it's not sure if that's what you want to say because Mike pants was loose. Like, Mike had rings hanging off his pants, like you know what I'm saying. Like you can't talk about who pants is tight and who. Now Prince did have ones with the butthole out, and I understand how you guys. But again, here we go. We're gonna relate because I like wrestling and I like dudes.
You like wrestling?
I like racing when I was 13.
All right, cool.
It's okay. At one point in time in your life, you liked something.
At one point,
yeah. There's nothing wrong with liking something and then dropping it and picking it back up. There's nothing wrong with that.
Where'd you get the wrestling from?
I just picked it back up, bro, because I used to watch it all the time, when we were in high school and all that stuff, and then I just picked it back up and
like he just went to the wrestling that was here.
Wrestling that was out here.
Like he watches it.
I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
Does your mind play a trick on you now that you know the perspective behind wrestling, like as far as in
is
the
it real?
realness?
So the stunts are real. Let's not.
Okay,
the acrobatics and stuff.
The stunts
are
real.
real. Okay. Yes, absolutely. The stunts are real.
Yeah, they're jumping off those ropes.
They're jumping off the ropes.
They're sure jumping off the ropes.
Yeah, and they're landing on. But the
storyline,
I'm in it for more of the storyline. But when you get dropped on your head,
it's like a TV show.
You're not getting dropped on your head like how it looked like getting dropped on your head. I know that. So I'm not like, it's real to me. They're getting hurt for real and they're doing this and he just dropped them on the head. No, so
that. You do understand the entertainment behind it.
I'm more entertained by the entertainment behind it.
Gotcha.
Not the
that's fair.
It's a show.
It's a show.
It's just an action show.
It's a show. It's a show just like Ballers, but it's the longest running weekly episodic show of all times.
Yeah.
It's been going on longer than MASH. It went on longer than Friends. It went on longer than Seinfeld. It's been on longer than Simpsons. It's been on longer than all that.
So, real quick, Rob, also for you, man. What are 2 books that you think every business owner or leader should definitely have in their library or definitely have had read it if you have 2 books?
I can tell you one for sure. For a business owner, I feel like love language. And that's weird, right? So with a business comes support.
Yes.
And people need to know how to support you in different ways.
Yes.
Because a lot of times people don't do things by themselves. And understanding somebody's love language can help support them in a totally different way to encourage them, motivate them, or totally take them out the game. So I think that's one important book for people as a whole.
That's a good book.
That's all.
That's solid. Love language. I wasn't expecting that for a business owner.
For sure. But
doing it for the okie doke.
No, it makes sense though.
It does make sense.
It does make sense.
To have somebody support you.
You have to get the different support different ways, and everybody's not
understanding your support. For sure. That's big.
That's big. Honestly, I wouldn't think about that in a business type. But then as you break it down and explain it to me, it makes perfect sense. Because everybody's language, everybody's listening language is different. Everybody's love language is different. The way you
the way you approach people,
Yeah.
The way you approach.
even your employees
Yeah,
may
everybody.
not take the directness,
Yeah.
but they may need a different approach. But understanding people in
Yeah.
that type of aspect is just
That's definitely one thing you got to know as a business owner. You know how each one of your employees handle, accolades or adversity or whatever it is.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Again, I appreciate you, coming out, man, hopping on
Thank you
with
for
us,
the
man.
opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. If there's one thing that you could leave to somebody that's out there listening right
Finish
now,
it off.
what would it be?
Yeah.
Don't stop what you're doing. Even if you don't feel like you have the tomorrow to do it, think about, the next day and the next day. Don't quit. Pursue everything that you're doing. Don't be fearful of taking the next step. That's one of the hardest things is taking the next step. Don't be scared to jump out there and do it. I went from an apartment with no overhead to paying overhead weekly.
Yeah.
But I trusted myself and I believed in me.
Yeah.
I believed in my faith and I believed in everything that everyone's instilled in me. So just don't stop what you're doing. Be encouraged and keep doing what you're doing. Pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. This is Right Now with JROC and KJ, man. We're out here at Snookies Events and More. Starting off the episode of MiBOs, man. That's the minority independent business owners.
Yes.
I am razor focused, man. Dropping nuggets left and right, man. We appreciate you
y'all.
coming
I appreciate y'all. The opportunity is big. My first podcast. I appreciate the opportunity.
This is the first one.
First one.
First of many.
First of many.
First of many, man. What'd you think about it, man?
I thought it was amazing. I honestly thought, as much as I'm on the camera anyway, I still thought it was going to be a little bit nervous for me.
Yeah.
But it was you guys super down to earth. I already know, Jay is my client anyway, so but it was super down to earth.
He know better, or else he gonna get that round off. Round off.
No, you guys are super. Y'all guys are super dope.
Yeah, can't give him the round off. That's too much quality. I can.
Integrity.
Too much integrity. Yeah.
It's just my integrity
to get you the round off. But you get the extra spray though. The extra spray.
No, you will get the 99.
Yeah.
The 99 alcohol. That's what you will get.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I appreciate you guys. You guys were amazing for giving me the opportunity.
Yeah.
You thought about me. You thought about me. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah.
It's big.
No, this is big, man. I'm happy that you're part of the series, man. I'm glad you're one of the first ones that we're going to get out here. Barber is very important to your life. The barber shop is the foundation of the community.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, you're gonna get all your stuff that you would not get maybe from like a pops or your uncle from the house, something like that at the barber shop.
Yeah.
Sure. It's more than just a haircut.
It's more than just a haircut. You get to find out what's going on in the community. You get to find out what you watch on Power. What happened to Power last night? If you miss Power, you hear about the barber shop.
Yeah.
Hear about the game.
Definitely gonna hear sports.
Definitely
you sports. Hear sports.
Yeah, and then always the old head in the corner. He know everything about everybody. But yeah, definitely.
Barber's the one that's gonna make a break if you're gonna wear a hat or not.
Oh man, if you're gonna get chose or not.
Yeah.
You're gonna get chose or not.
If you're gonna get chose or not, it's up to your barber.
Shout out to your barber.
Shout out to your barber.
Shout out to all the barbers that's in the game.
Yeah. Plenty of times, man, I ain't going nowhere if I ain't got no haircut. So if you can't come, I ain't going. If I can't get no cut, I ain't going.
I'm not pulling it up unless it's the hat.
Yeah. Appreciate you again, man, hopping on. This is Right Now with JROC and KJ, episode 1. Have a good one.